This is the Math 212 Learning Mastery Skills Requirement Introduction video. In Math 212, you are required to take and pass at a learning mastery level, so at least 90%, each of 4 skills assignments, one from each of the 4 learning mastery skills categories. Each assignment has 5 questions and they're drawn from Math 211 concepts. You must answer the questions correctly, and you must include work that shows how you calculated your answer without relying on calculator calculations. The 4 categories are prime factorization, GCF and LCM, fraction addition and subtraction, and fraction multiplication and division. Each assignment category module contains a page of learning outcomes for the skills in the category, a page with a work example and helpful video, and the 5-question assignment. Each of the assignments has 5 questions. You must answer the questions and upload or type in your work for each question. Each assignment is timed for 90 minutes with a grace period of 5 minutes. This just makes sure the assignment properly closes. You may take each assignment multiple times as needed to achieve a learning mastery level. The testing system, MyOpenMath, will automatically check your answer entry, and your professor will assess your work upload for learning mastery level for each question. You can do all 4 learning mastery skills assignments as soon as you like. You can do them in any order. You must achieve learning mastery level, so at least 90%, on each of the 4 learning mastery skills assignments by the end of week 10 of class to pass Math 212. It's recommended that you pass at least one of the assignments every 2 weeks. So at least 1 by the end of week 2, at least 2 by the end of week 4, at least 3 by the end of week 6, and at least 4 by the end of week 8. For each of the assignments, the 5 questions are checked by your professor as follows. And again, there are 5 questions, 2 points each, 10 points for each assignment, and you need to score at least 9 points. So learning mastery level is the level that you would like to achieve, and that means that your answer is correct and your work shows the learning outcome is mastered and your work does not rely on calculator calculations. Emerging levels are the answer is correct and your work shows the learning outcome is mastered is emerging. A not met level means the answer is correct and the work does not show the learning outcome is mastered, or the answer is correct and the work relies on calculations from a calculator, or the answer is incorrect. For each question, you must include your work leading to your answer. Your work has to show and explain your complete understanding of how the answer to the given question addresses the given learning outcome. Your work must lead to your answer without reliance on a calculator. And your work must correctly give and use the indicated mathematical terms listed with each question. Look at those learning mastery work example pages and you'll see there are pages of examples so you know how to properly show your work. You have multiple options to include your work. You can simply write by hand and then upload 1 image of handwritten work per question. You can also upload 1 PDF of scanned handwritten work with your question. So you can take a photograph or scan with your phone or a scanner. You can type your answer in a computer document of any kind, and then upload a PDF of your work to the question. Or you can type in the provided text box, and we'll look at that in a moment. There's a video on how to upload your work, and that's on your Learning Mastery Skills Upload video demonstration page. You can also practice, not the upload work part, but the actual calculations part. Let's look at the Canvas page to see some of these ideas. On your Canvas page, you should see through, as you scroll down the page, some reminders to pass the Learning Mastery Skills. These are just simple links that will send you to the end of the page to see the main modules. As you scroll down, you'll see those, and then at the end, you'll see the directions module. The directions page, I just reviewed most of these ideas, but you'll want to look at it. The next page is the practice version, and let's look at that together. Here's an example of a practice version. You can see there's a question, a place to type your answer, and if you hover over this, it tells you how to enter your answer. If we look at the prime factorizations module, you'll see there's the page of learning outcomes. There's a page with the examples. You can click to have it all show at once, or you can download it. There's a helpful video. And then there's a link to the assignment. When you click into the assignment, you'll see something along this lines. There's some directions at the top. Then there's a place to enter your answers. Again, the reminder of how to enter them. And then there's the text box where you can upload your work. So you can type in the text box, or you can attach work, or you can include an image. It's up to you. And then there's the 5 questions. And as you progress, you can click on badges to see that you've achieved the learning mastery level on all 4 assignments. For example, here is the prime factorization badge that will show when you've achieved learning mastery on that assignment. Be sure to ask your professor for help as you work through your learning mastery assignments.